Clear blue skies and the train is on the way. This view is the opposite of what was headed to the city 10 years ago this week.
We can hope that it doesn't happen again.
Shalada Hutcherson waits for the A train at Beach 67th in the Rockaways. The trip always takes her back to the last week of October 2012. Hurricane Sandy headed for her home and the region. Parts of the subway ended up submerged.
It was very scary, very scary.
Her commute on the A line goes across the water through Jamaica Bay. There was no train after the storm.
Well, the bus was rerouting all over the town, and after a certain time, there was no bus.
The A train between the Rockaways and the rest of Queens was shut down for more than half a year after Hurricane Sandy. It is one of those places where you can see the work that was done and what's left to do.
The steel fence is designed to hold back the water, keep debris from blocking and damaging the tracks. The MTA is building a marine wall along the A line to protect it, but it's not all in place yet.
You know, it was just something we had just never seen before.
Demetrius Critchlow is the Senior Vice President of Subways with New York City Transit.
We had water from track level up through the platform, up to the mezzanine level, and we spent roughly $200 million just to do restoration and preparing the system to get back.
He's talking about one station, the South Ferry and Whitehall complex in Lower Manhattan. The one train stop was underwater. South Ferry was closed for nearly 5 years as it was rebuilt and made ready for the next one.
That includes trying to protect the 3,500 access points to our system in our coastal flood zones 1 and 2.
Pix 11 was there for the dry run with transit workers. Training and communication are key to the process.
I was working with the crew in and around Coney Island the night of Sandy. I can remember the water coming up to about here under the tracks and cars trying to drive through.
This is the 2,900-foot flood wall being built around the Stillwell Yard.
The last 10 years have been, how do we make sure that we are prepared for that next event?
The New York State Comptroller issued a report to mark the 10th anniversary, $7.6 billion worth of projects, state and federal funds. About half are finished, with more in the construction phase. The MTA says it should all be done by 2028. The next storm is always right around the corner. For Pix 11 News, I'm Greg Mocker.